Hello, folks. It's several hours later. Um, yeah, it's almost 4:30 in the morning, and I'm gonna be going to bed soon. This is my usual time. So, I look at Slashdot. What's the headline right now at 4:22 a.m. on the 19th of July, 2024? What's the lead thing? This is so important. Microsoft outage hits users worldwide, leading to canceled flights. Thousands of users across the world reported, see Wall Street Journal. Airlines and airports report disruption. London Stock Exchange also affected. How could they possibly be affected by Microsoft? You mean Microsoft has them chained to the wall? That whether you like it or not, you have to be connected to Microsoft for your computer to work? Or something like that? Oh, think of how smart that is. Think of how smart that is. Now, I can't read the article there. Let's just do a quick search, just for the fun of it. CNN, tech disruptions hit airlines and business. Tech disruptions? Oh, see, there's the Wall Street Journal. Airplanes grounded as mass worldwide IT outage hits airplanes, media, and banks. The Guardian actually says it's Microsoft right there in Euro News. Microsoft IT outage hits users worldwide, leading to canceled flights. Let me say it again. You know, the big push from Microsoft is that with Windows 11, you can't have it work on your computer if you don't have a Microsoft account. Meaning that anytime you're using your Windows 11 computer, it's connected to Microsoft for them to spy on you. Otherwise, it won't work. You can't get it to go. BBC. Planes grounded as mass worldwide information technology outage hits airlines, media, and banks. Barcodes not working at Gatwick. Why would Microsoft going down have anything to do with that? Think about it. Think about it. American Airlines blames CrowdStrike for outage. It's worldwide. The Church Lane Surgery in Brig House posted on X saying, our clinical system has not been working since 7 a.m. this morning. Remember, they're 4 hours ahead of us. It's been impacted by the IT outage. This is in England. Problems reported with the National Health Service, GP system, whatever that is. Managing appointment bookings, patients consulting, CrowdStrike as possible cause, which produces antivirus software, issued a software update that has gone horribly wrong. Oh! Now remember, this is all speculation now. They'll figure it out. Just like there have been reports suggesting that a cybersecurity company called CrowdStrike, which produces antivirus software, issued a software update that's gone horribly wrong and is bricking Windows devices, prompting the so-called blue screen of death on PCs. This is in parallel with the one I showed you. Now, whether these two issues are the same thing or whether it's a perfect storm of two big things, meaning Microsoft going down, happening simultaneously, outage hits airport and parliament in New Zealand. Sky News has finally come back on the air. They can't make payments in the store in the UK. Remember, this is the BBC. Airports in Japan and India. Folks, how can there be a worldwide, what is going to be the unsuspected but intentional single point of failure that they're going to discover? Alaska State Troopers report 911 outage. Look at this, it's one after another. Are you affected by the worldwide IT outage? Reported to the BBC. Remember, I was looking at Microsoft being affected. What is happening? A report of IT outages coming in from around the world. UK Sky News is off the air. Airports are in trouble. Airlines in the US, Australia, rail companies in the UK. Microsoft says it's continuing to deal with the lingering impact of the outage. But does that mean they caused the outage or they are also victims of the outage? If it's been going on for a couple hours, how come nobody knows why it's happening? It's a critical question. This is 2:30 a.m. If this has been going, I found it at about 1 a.m. If this has been going on since 1 a.m. at 3.5 hours, you mean nobody knows how this started? Let's go to Cloudflare. Connect, protect, build everywhere. I want to see if they have any news. Now, I'm not going to go to Bleeping Computer. Why? Because they rewrite other news. And those guys are writing up their articles now if they know about it. So I'm just wanted to see if there was anything here. Support. Community support. Let's see if there's anything there. All right, let's try. Log in now. Now, one more. Reddit. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, right now it's not hitting anything there. NBC News is reporting this. CNN is reporting this. It looks like it's, but why would Microsoft have anything to do with CloudStrike? Why would Microsoft, not Microsoft software on your machines? Microsoft 365 status. We're investigating an issue impacting users' ability to access various Microsoft 365 apps and services. More info posted in the admin center under the and they get a link. Status Cloud Microsoft. Do you notice something? All right, I made it redo it. Did you notice that by putting it, the URL hasn't changed? The Microsoft Service Health Status page has a new URL, status.cloud.microsoft. Same service, better security. Please update your bookmarks. Okay. Title. Users may be unable to access various Microsoft 365 apps and services. User impact. Users may be more info. Users may notice that some of the affected users are seeing relief as we continue to mitigate the impact. Now, I showed you that over a 2.5 hour period, I told you and showed you examples that just downloading the latest update Microsoft Safety Scanner was going on and off, on and off. I've never seen that before. Impacted services may include but not limited to Power BI, Microsoft Fabric, Microsoft Teams. You see, this goes beyond 365. Microsoft 365. Hang on. Watch. Our internal telemetry and customer signals indicate the following services are recovered. And now they're about to prove what I said. Our internal telemetry and customer signals indicate that the following services are recovered. Microsoft Defender, Microsoft Defender for Endpoint, Microsoft Defender Experts, Microsoft Intune, Microsoft OneNote, OneDrive for Business, Microsoft 365, SharePoint Online. We are continuing to see an improvement in serviceability across multiple Microsoft 365 apps and services. We're closely monitoring our telemetry data to ensure this upward trend continues as our mitigation actions continue to progress. Notice they're not really saying what they think went wrong. Scope of impact. The issue may be impacting any user attempting to use various Microsoft 365 apps. Now this is just Microsoft. Microsoft 365 is the cloud-based services. Yeah, you almost don't need a big computer at home. We'll do that all another. Come on, you don't need those big computers. Let us do it all. And then when they're hit, everybody goes down. Notice how stupid it is to buy in? Unless they're coercing you in such a way as you almost don't have a choice. I don't know what their terms of service are. You mean like with Windows 11, you can't get a Windows 11 to install unless you have an actual Microsoft account? What? Is that what they're talking about? Start time Thursday, July 18th at 10 p.m. UTC. 6 p.m. here yesterday. Primary root cause. Oh, wait a minute. A configuration change in a portion of our Azure backend workloads. That's their cloud service. You know, like there's Amazon Cloud, and there's IBM Cloud, and there's Microsoft Cloud. It's called Azure. A configuration change in a portion of our Azure backend workloads caused interruption between storage and compute resources, which resulted in connectivity failures that affected downstream Microsoft 365 services dependent on those connections. Why don't we all pile on and let Microsoft Cloud do all the computing? We don't have to have an IT department that way. And then everybody goes down in the whole world. Let me remind you of something. I made a video about it. Facebook misconfiguration. Outage 2023. You know, it's interesting how the search engine is so completely stupid. The search engine is so stupid now that they have AI. I'm trying to go to Facebook on this. It says I have to log in. Why? I can't even get them to tell me. They don't seem to remember. Facebook says sorry for mass outage and reveals why it October 5th, 2021. Notice the words, mass outage. Facebook has apologized for the mass outage that left billions of users unable to access Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Messenger. The outage marked the longest stretch of downtime for Facebook since 2008. This is old news, October 2021. To all the people and businesses around the world who depend on us, we are sorry for the inconvenience caused by today's outage across our platforms. Said their head of infrastructure. The outage, which prevented users from refreshing their feeds or sending messages, caused by configuration changes on our backbone routers. This is the one. This is the one that in order to fix, they had to break into their physically strong and secure data centers. And the reason was, and it will apply to the Microsoft thing today. Somebody in, let's say, Chicago, wherever it was, that was supposed to send out routing configuration updates, did it wrong. Now, the way in which it was done to the controllers that were being reconfigured is they do it over the internet. but it's addressing Facebook resources. So their main routers get the wrong information and collapse. The routers themselves also go offline. And because there was no other way of connecting to the physical locations of those machines, they had to send people in the middle of the night in various places on the East Coast to break down the doors to get in so that a person could sit at the machine console and start it up and configure it correctly so it could go back online and make the rest of Facebook go back online. We're going to hear something similar about Microsoft. That's a prediction. And the outages were worldwide. Why are people buying into this? Don't they see what's waiting for them? Oh, but if it only happens every 6 months, I don't care. Excuse me for getting excited, folks. It's so important that it hit the front page of the Wall Street Journal immediately, and it was immediately pushed into Slashdot. It's on all of the. It's a headline on all of the news services. That's how big it is. But it's an IT infrastructure problem. Who cares about that stuff? Well, they said it's affecting hospitals, airports. Where do we hear the list tomorrow? The BBC's already said it's affecting hospitals. Where do we see the rest of the list tomorrow? Steve A.B. Just an idiot running his mouth. What do I know? Saying see you in 73.